Alright guys, part 2, right here. Here we are. Phantom Slayer, Warrior's Will. And I got a shitload of phantoms to deal with right now. It won't be causing a problem too much longer. Rid of this one, get my rage back. There we go. That's 3 phantoms out of there. This guy here, Nazi guy. Oh fuck, here they come. Time to move. Put a little sizzle on, you know. Oh, perfect. Bring them down the fucking back. Bring them down to me. What you want? I want the Allison to get prime up there. I want her down here. Yes. And the next one. Come on, baby. You're up. You're up. You got it. One shot. There we go. Come on. Yeah. There's another one. So excited to get used to her. Another one. How's she gonna die? No. Die after that. Headbutt. take a piss, so work on him a little bit. Spraying all this I got. I'm sorry, but your host really has to shit. I'll be back. Chunka, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, the next wave will be a little crazy. Little crazy. May just get a kill streak. Maybe. Missed them. All good. Time for some Neo Tokyo Cyberpunk mix. How about that? Oh, fucking hell. Forgot about these guys. Wait, 9. Yeah, crucial. Crucial. Smashing bits, baby. Yeah. Wave 9 Banshees are a little nuts. Fuck out of there. just retributional divine blessings from above. Man, oh my god. I do have more thermal clips, so I just need to go ahead and rid of this nasty, nasty critter. Oh, I have to go. Oh, come on, man. You're gonna stop right there. I need it. Shit. Right down the ladder of shame. Come on. Oh. Where's the goons? Coming after me, that's a great. That's down here. Get ready for wave 10, baby. Yes. Hey guys, sorry about the wait, but I'm gonna have to bring them over here because I will be starting wave. No, actually, I'm gonna start wave 10 over there. That's right, that's right, that's right. One is up here. 6 missiles in the chamber, boy. I think it's gonna go down. Not me, hopefully. Hit me targets. Oh, fuck. Right. Alright guys, I don't want to say it's over yet because you never know how hard it can get. But dude, please, come on. You know what? I have a great idea. Fuck this. Fuck out of here. There we go. Shit. Okay. How hard can this be? Oh no. Dragon. Baby, 22 seconds left, not a problem. I still had all those thermal clips I should have used on the Banshee, but oh well, fuck it, I'm here. Who wants some? Oh, come on, get it. Oh. Come on, Cortez, you gay fucker. Open that fucking door. Number 25. Done, baby. Here, oh shit, 2 medals, 50 melee kills, 75 kills, 3-way survive, full extraction, no kill streaks, all those missiles I had, oh well, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. If I would have had targets on wave 10, that would have sucked to not have any rockets. But, however, my time is, okay, over an hour, but I did take a few breaks, and the atlases, man, they take so long to get there. But anyways, as promised, I will go over the build and the details of this solo, guys. First of all, if you didn't know, this is a glitchable character, and if you don't know what a glitchable character is, go on YouTube and watch a video. Now, I will go over 2 things about this. One way to do it with and without the glitch, which I just think is insane not to glitch the glitchable characters out. I say this time and time again. I think every character in the game, I pray that if they make another Mass Effect like this, that they will allow you to put all points into all of their skill assets and just build them however you want to build them. You know, it's just kind of ridiculous that they don't do that. That you have points left over. It's kind of dumb. But anyways, tech armor. Of course, you go with the 3. And then I go for damage protection. This, I just don't find myself using it. Don't have time to use it, you know. It's cool. It really is cool, especially on this guy. It'll send guys flying in the air. But it has to be health enemies. And, you know, it can kill phantoms and shit like that. Whenever their barriers are down, it can do some damage, radius damage, but it's just not that effective. Now, if it detonated biotics, which I'm sorry, it actually does detonate, but you don't. This guy is not equipped with that. So of course here, this has been. You know, this is tricky because this power might, you know, I'd have to experiment with this. I would think, because his power is both melee and power, so I think it makes more sense to go with melee, because even if you don't use the charged up hammer, it makes his melee stronger, which, as far as I know, his biotic and his electric hammer is both. It's for both. So I just go with melee. I think either one would be great as long as you're using the hammer.
Each grain is a person lost.
They'll both work, I believe. And for the last one, this guy does not need that. He really doesn't. As you seen that, I did that without a cyclonic mod. You know, tech responder loadout, have 9 lives. I didn't even need them. I could have just brought like 9 missiles. You know what's funny is that I tried it with 9 missiles and I died more. It was just stupid. It's just dumb that I had that many medi-gels left, and I was playing more careful. I should have played more careful. When I had the 9 rockets, I was getting kill streaks. I was going to go for a faster thing. If I ever do it in the future, I will do it that way. Just probably on a smaller map. That way I can make sure I do get the kill streaks on certain waves, like wave 5 is one of them, with the Banshees and the Phantoms. And then wave, is it 9? Yes, I think 9, and 8 and 9 would be a nice one to use 3 missiles on, and then possibly on other challenges, on missions. But go with this recharge speed because you want that hammer to recharge. As you can see, you know, that way I was able to just smash him with the Biotic Hammer twice. And the Biotic Hammer is, I'm going to go over this in a second. You see I only had 1 charge, and that is the way to go. And I will show you why. Biotic Hammer. Okay, this thing here is super, super devastating. As you can tell, it was one hit wonder, just one hit tearing up the enemies. Okay, because I went power, damage, and force up here, okay? Recharge speed, not necessary. I don't think it would have that much effect unless you're carrying fucking Typhoon on this guy. I had enough time to charge it. This was great. I wanted the damage and I wanted the force, okay? This would be nice. However, this guy cannot, he has no other biotics to detonate. When you're working with a team, yes, but on the solo, no. You want this damage armor, of course. And I think either way, if you're playing gold, or platinum, I think this would just be the better choice in general, because this may do 50% more damage, but you don't need the force, I don't believe, because he has a lot of force. I could be wrong, but I think this would almost be equivalent and better because of the armor. Okay, guys, so I would just go with this anytime speccing this character. Now, number of charges. I would love to do this. I would love to have 2 charges to this hammer, okay? Because this is weird. I know this looks just kind of dumb, right? It has no more power. It just gives you more force, which the force I really didn't need, because I'll show you why in a minute. Here is the only reason why I want the power hammer. It passes through armor, shields, and barriers and knocks down humanoid targets. This knocks down phantoms. Really, dude, to be honest, that is the only reason why I have this hammer built this way, is because of the phantoms. Without it, this guy is not safe when it comes to phantoms, unless you just reguard the shit out of them. And that I prefer to just be able to rely on the hammer or the regard. If I don't have the hammer charge, you seen I was just hitting them with the regard. But the hammer, I'm able to smash them to the ground. And if they're in a circumference around like dragoons, for instance, and I hit them, then I hit them all, and then I knock whoever to the ground. I knock the phantom to the ground, and I'm safe. Then I'm able to finish her off, either with the regard or with a nice headbutt to the pussy head. But other than that, guys, like, I was just going like all Geth or something like that, like a Geth gold solo. I think this would be better, to be honest, because I would be able to bam, just hit him with 2 and then recharge it and then have 4 in the chamber. But then again, you can't just on gold and platinum, maybe gold, yeah, actually you can a little bit, go up to them a little bit more and just wreck them. But on platinum, you can't. So I don't think this would help. It may cause you to get in trouble, maybe. It may cause you to get killed and just get stupid and just put yourself in a bad position. So this is the way to go, guys. Electric hammer, I did not use it that much. However, this thing is phenomenal, and this thing really is phenomenal. And I'll tell you, if you watch my Geth Platinum solo trial, which I did get to wave 9 with the Geth Platinum twice with this guy, and this hammer was wonderful against like bombers and Geth soldiers, pyros, troopers. So I had 2 charges. I was able to prime them with the incendiary rounds and then detonate them with this. It was just excruciating. I was just taking them out. You know, not even a full clip of the regard with the incendiary 3. I wasn't using 4. I was using 3, and I was able to follow up with this hammer and kill them. Not with 2 hits, but 1 smash was doing the job. And you see, I did shields and barriers and armor, which this is great too. But it's not like the bypass. You cannot knock down a phantom with this. You may hurt her, but after you hit her with this, you're not going to kill her. She's going to kill you after you hit her with this, because it's not going to stagger her. And let's see. Oh yes, of course, I've tried this. I don't think you want that shit. I'm not even going to go over that. You want fire damage. Okay, you want DOT with fire damage 318 over 5 seconds. Normally, you don't need this. This doesn't, sometimes it ends up killing the enemies, but this really is for Geth. I'm telling you, this works great on Geth and small enemies who do not need a big shot. This hammer is great. For gold, it is great because you get 2 charges, and that comes automatic. That's not an option you have to pick, but you can really mess them up with this hammer. And for here, I went radius and combo just to put that radius at 6 meters, guys. You're able to take out a shit ton of enemies, low tier enemies at that, you know, and some high like pyros. Like I said, this thing works on bombers and pyros, which I love it on Geth. I would take it over this. Because by the time you use 2, you can already just hit the recharge button and then use 2 more and you're good to go. So I would not do this ever. 2 charges is good, because you'll get 4. You'll get 4 off of it easy if you do them back to back. So just play with it, experiment with it, use it on Geth. If you're not, let me just give you some advice. If you're interested in using this character, start him off on just a Geth map. Don't go platinum, go Geth, gold, silver, or whatever. Just get the hang of them, and to get used to his running melee too. His running melee works different than any other character. To do that running bat swing, hammer swing, you have to be running in tap circle. You can't hold it. If you hold it, it'll use his heavy melee. And if it has a power charge into it, you're going to use that power. So, Krogan Warlord. Come on, guys. You probably already know where I'm going with this. Weapon damage. Just kidding. I'm not going weapon damage with this guy. You're going to go power, which is sad. They only give them 5. They only give the Krogans 5. I mean, you got to chew as much as you can out of this guy. But the weight capacity is very important because the recharge speed. He gets the 30% capacity, which is great. The 15 now here is great. Put my power damage at 27. And then I went for weapon damage here. This would not be bad either because it would just make my recharge faster. But no, I prefer weapon damage with almost every class. Every class, I go 6 here. I go with weapon. This, I always find a way to use weapons that just kick ass, and that, you know, I learn to work around this because I hate having low weapon damage. I'm sorry, 7% weapon damage would really suck on this guy, especially that I'm using melee 3 on him. This 17 just helps out tremendously because I'm able to prime him with the rigor and finish him. This, I wouldn't do this. Do this. Warlord Rage. Okay. I'm pretty sure a lot of guys will say go with the melee build on this guy. I have to disagree. I have to disagree when it comes to a platinum solo with this guy. Just in general. Because, well, I mean, yes, melee damage bonus to 30% while in rage. That is tremendous. That is spectacular. But as you can see, the power hammer is so strong. I really don't think he needs that. I really don't think he needs the melee damage, to be honest with you. The way I have him built, I mean, does it look like I needed any more melee with this guy? No. I mean, yeah, I probably could have one-shotted Phantom with the Biotic Hammer if I would have went with this, but no. I want this guy to be stacked. He needs to be tanky. He really does. He can't take cover. He can't climb over objects. He can't dodge. You want this guy tanky because his hammer is so powerful already. You don't need anything else. So I went with this. Increased health by 20%. That is just great on a guy that has great health and shield. That's so much. Damage protection. That's even more damage protection while I'm in rage mode. You want the tank build, guys. Health regenerate by 40%. And you seen I was able to run when my health bar was at like 1 bar, and I was able to survive because of that. And had I gone here, no, I wouldn't. It wouldn't have happened. I promise. I doubt it. Unless you want to throw a cyclonic mod and just waste cyclonic mods on this guy, why not just give him this? Just tank him out and put the power 4 mod on him. Much better way to go, I think. And then you want recharge speed. I could have went with this, to be honest. Really, now that I'm thinking about it, I could have actually went with martial artist, but I don't think so. Like I said, you want his shields to regenerate. I think I've actually done him this build right here, and I did. Now that I'm saying, that's why I think I'm telling you so detailed about this. I think I've tried this, and it just was not worth it. So you want his shields to recharge along with his health regeneration. And like I said, pure rage, increase melee damage by another 30%, reduce number of kills. It's not hard to get this rage, guys. It's not hard to get it. I mean, that's all you do is melee with this guy. So I've done it, and it just wasn't worth it. This was, however, giving him all that health and shields, and increasing the damage protection by another 5. Which, where is his? I don't see his damage protection, but that would make it 10%. Or no, yeah, damage protection and health regeneration. So that's why I wasn't getting killed, guys. When it looked like I was gonna die and I didn't, it's because of this. Because of this. And rage health regeneration at 200%. Even a Vorcha can't get that, okay, guys? And you see my rage melee damage is at 50% when I'm in rage mode, okay? So, and rage damage deduction, 30%. See, if you go melee, I mean, that's for silver, bronze, maybe gold. I mean, if you're just playing on the team. But no, the damage reduction on top of his tech armor. That's why they couldn't kill me, guys. My melee damage is still at 45%. So along with my other 40%, so it's at 85 with the tech armor. I mean, I don't know if I may be giving you too much at one time, but it's worth it. 70% health and shields. Just look at all the bonuses. Oh, I said look at all the bonuses. I went back. Okay, look at all the bonuses, guys, from just doing health and fitness. I mean, it's great. It's either that or go with this melee, or just go with the melee, which you don't need with that fucking hammer. You just don't need it. And look at my shields. 21, 25. Could you imagine that? If you don't do that, you're going to be under 2,000. Okay, which is health is still up there, but on platinum, guys, I would say this, anything under 2,000 shields is dude, you are frail. You are frail against Cerberus. And even Reapers for this guy, when you get hit with you cannot dodge a Banshee Warp. So when you get hit with that and it's eating down your shields, your health can't regen, and you're getting shot at, it sucks. It really sucks. You die. Trust me, I went through several trials with this guy. I think this was my 8th or 9th attempt with him before I finally got it. And to be honest, now that I'm looking at the health and shields, yes, that without that regen, without that damage reduction, this wouldn't count. And see, even his shields being at that high, I have the Destroyer. His shields are that high without a cyclonic mod. I have a platinum solo with him if you want to go watch that. I do it with Adrenal 3. I don't do a cyclonic mod, but I have his shields up to 2,000, which he still can take a lot of damage. He still can take a lot of damage. I believe I take on Cerberus with that guy as well, but he can take, I mean, you have to maneuver. You can't just sit there. Them shields, 2,000 shields is not enough for platinum. I'm telling you. Even the Juggernaut is tough, man, with all his shields. Platinum, the enemies do so much more damage, and you have them coming from all directions. So guys, that's about it. But other than that, oh, let me just tell you one more thing. Now, if I did not glitch this guy, if you just watched the video and you watched it thoroughly, you will see that I did not use this probably but a few times. I would scratch this completely off the list and just go all the way out the way I did this one. Go just with the Biotic Hammer and go with this and go with this. That's all I would do, guys. I would just, this is just a little perk I had bring along. I didn't really use it but like 2 or 3 times, and was not necessary. This hammer is not necessary, I don't believe. It is fun, it is cool to have because you can grab it during the glitch, but you don't need it, okay? And if you want to do that, I mean, by all means go ahead, but if you did do that, what I would do is I would go I don't know, shit, to be honest with you, I would just maybe skip this, because you really don't get a lot of power, you really don't get a lot of bonuses from this guy, but maybe go 4 on the bottom, I guess. I would just leave it out, guys. I would just leave it out, or I would go 4 here and then 4 there, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's how I would do it, yeah. Because all this is doing is radius and tech combo. I would just go 4 here for shields and barriers, and 4 here. If I had to do it any other way, if I had to keep the electric hammer, I would just go 4 and 4 here. I think that would be great. You would still get the Biotic Hammer, would still have the force bonus of that. So, well guys, that's it. Warriors 12 aka the Phantom Slayer. This is my 25th character to do a platinum solo with. Out of all of them, big quad. It paid off, man. So, as always, I have to change his name and put his special unique number by it. Yes, he is number 25. Oh, put the P there for platinum 25. All right, lovely. And of course, what I do to all of them, I give them the platinum lights. It's not platinum, but I guess maybe I should give them pink. What do you think? Is pink like cancer awareness or some shit? No, I'm gonna keep it with that color right there. That means they've been done a platinum solo with them, and they're great. Alright guys, that's it. Warrior 12, aka the Phantom Slayer. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. I am out. Catch me on the next one.